Hello and welcome to Liverpool versus everybody. Um, my prediction was correct, although nobody would know that because I tried to post a video pre Fleetwood Town game and it wouldn't upload for some reason. And the prediction wasn't the score, but it was the guys who I thought we would start with, or three guys in particular I thought we would start with. I thought it'd be good to have a look at them. Markovic, Ings, and Gruch. So it's good to see them out there. I think Markovic is probably on his way out sooner than later, unless he shows something, or either he just won't play much, which I'm sure he would rather just be somewhere else if he's not going to play. Um, I didn't see much in him in the Fleetwood game. In fact, he just looked really kind of not necessarily lackadaisical, just kind of going through the motions. He didn't really, when he got the ball, it didn't really look like he wanted to do much with it, but just kind of lay on it and then take a hard shot at the goal. So it was kind of frustrating to see Markovic. He didn't really do much to improve his situation at Liverpool, which, I was all for him coming back from Turkey on loan to show Klopp what he could do. And I haven't seen much personally. I don't know what he's doing in training, but, you know, yeah, and Grujic, what can I say, man? He's this young guy's, him and Ajari have really impressed me, man. Um, with their height, which they just God given with that, and just the mental, man. The way they see the game at such a young age is incredible to me. So yeah, I was really pleased with him, and excited to see what else can come from him in the near future. Um, I also want to talk about this weird, strange to me anyway, allegiance some of the Liverpool supporters have to some of these players. I'm talking about Martin Skirtle, and I don't care what any of you think. I'm not, Martin Skirtle. I'm very overly excited that Martin Skirtle has finally left the club. Um, the way he played this last season and a half, last season or two, to me, was just disgraceful. Um, and I know some of you, again, with this allegiance, you know, can't bring yourself to see or say that or feel that. Whatever, that's fine. I'm gonna say it. Um, I mean, there's a bunch of games on the top of my head I can think about where he just got punked. He was not a presence at all. Let's play like that for a while. I don't care what he's done before. I don't care that he's been with the club 8 years. I don't care. He could have been with the club 20 years. If he was a sore player, if he didn't try as hard, if he went on social media to insult the manager, I don't care what he's done. Get him out of there. I'm glad he's gone. It took him long enough. I'm glad they finalized the deal. Not a big Skirtle fan at all. Never have been. So yeah, happy he's gone. No sour feelings about him because he was there for whatever years, 8, 9, whatever. I don't know if it was 8 or 9. I can't remember. I don't care. But yeah, glad he's gone. Jordan Odd, the fact that we got 15 mil for him, I think is fantastic. I mean, great business. Um, I still don't know how we pulled that off, but I'll take it. And then we got the buyback clause as well. So I think I think he's going to fit in pretty nicely at Bournemouth. I don't think he's going to sit the bench. I think he's going to get in there as a winger and do well for them. And I think it'll turn out to be something that this will be better for his career. Um, it's amazing because he kind of, I think in most people's minds, I never thought this, but in most people's minds, he was that perfect kind of fill-in for Sterling. Um, and again, Sterling's another player that I was happy to see go. I wasn't, terribly upset that he left, but I just felt like, you know, I wasn't necessarily going to be a replacement to him. That was kind of a lot of pressure to put on I that he was going to just come in and be, another Sterling, whatever that means. And, I think Sterling was mentally gone for Liverpool far before he left. So, um, yeah, a few other things is, look, listen, it's nice to, obviously it's nice, when you sit back and you watch the Euro and you see Liverpool players on the various of teams, whether it be Belgium, whether it be Wales, whoever it is, And so Joe Allen, you see in Wales, and it's nice to see him. And I wouldn't mind having him at Liverpool. I hear that Klopp is going to let him go. And not because, and I'm not saying I wouldn't mind seeing him stay because I think he had an exceptional Euro. I like Joe Allen. I think he's been pretty consistent with Liverpool, especially this season when Klopp was there, when he's played, when he's got an opportunity. Um, but he made the All Euro team, and that's just crazy. I mean, come on, it just makes you wonder who votes for these things. There was no way in the world. I mean, maybe the B team, but there's no way in the world he makes the All Euro team. I mean, just stop that. Stuff like that is just crazy to me. So I don't know. I thought that was strange. I mean, good for him, but no, Joe Allen does not qualify for an All Euro team. Speaking of the Euro, I also came on and talked about players I thought we should keep our eye on from the Euro tournament and the Copa. That was along with the video of their prediction for the Fleetwood game. It's a lot to go into. It ended up being an extended video anyway, so maybe it was great that it didn't upload. So I'm not going to go into that really. Over the course of other videos, I might speak of things. In hindsight, I feel like it's pointless talking about guys that I get excited to see play and be nice to come to Liverpool that we know or that I know we're not going to get. So I probably won't be revisiting that, unfortunately. Last but not least, you see that Brendan Rodgers has brought his losing disease to Celtic. Unfortunately for that team and those fans, it's just a reassurance that, for me anyway, that the happiness that Brendan Rodgers is not, no longer a Liverpool manager, and he's someone else's problem now. So, with that being said, let's knock on wood that we don't have a slip up versus one of these lower teams, because obviously it's football, it's the world, like strange things happen. So I don't see it happening, but it can, and so let's just hope we don't fall into that. We handled Fleetwood the way we should have. Nothing to really celebrate about, but another clean sheet, and then collectively 6-0 for our 2 preseason matches. So they'll be back soon to talk about something else concerning Liverpool. There'll be other things, silly things that Robbie Fowler or Jamie Carragher says, and I'll come on here and talk about it. And you can feel what you want, comment or whatever. So, till next time.